that shit in Denderland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going back up the stairs after fucking with big freaky bat demon thing.
Okay. So you swim. You're swimming up through this aged blood, pushing these dark, warm blood clots out of your way as you push up the stairs. And eventually you emerge out of this blood sunk mine back into the city proper. You see it's you you just kind of see you were in an area where you were away from the fighting. But now you can't even hear the fighting off in the distance as you know that your distractions have let the whatever that force was retreat. You remember through your messaging that they regrouped in one of the tunnels that leads inside the mountain. They're held up at one of the gates.
And that's where I'll go.
All right. So you pass these marionette husks of flesh. None seem to notice you as you are still incorporeal. It takes you a little bit of time, but eventually you see this. It's not an encampment yet. It is just. It looks like they're just uh, grouping up, catching their breath. Doesn't look like they have a plan yet. As you see this group of these, it's pretty diverse. You see a bunch of different races, but they're all in this black armor or black robes. But as you approach, none of them seem to pay you any mind. It seems like they also cannot see you.
And this is like the main grouping of them in the city.
This is this appears. This looks like the survivors of the fight.
Okay.
That you don't see any kind of like encampment of any sort. This is just like looks like they're just kind of mustered here.
Can I look around for like I don't know. Are there like any like papers laying around, like, you know, big parchment scrolls of like shit going on, objectives, blah blah blah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
19.
19. You're not seeing any papers, but as you're walking around, you see somebody in a little bit more ornate armor, and you hear him kind or around a group of people, and he's like, "Okay, we stop, we rest, we hold the line. Don't let them out. We'll send a few back. Get the second line in. Maybe we push. Maybe we hold. We'll see. We'll see what he says. We'll see what he wants. The other men just do some very exhausted nods. You see them go around, spread the word, and you see the groups of injured being carried off outside of the city.
I want to follow the injured convoy.
Okay. So you follow them down this tunnel. And at the end of the tunnel, you see light. But it's not like regular sunlight. It seems like it has a slight red hue to it. And as you exit this tunnel, you immediately notice that the sky is wrong. It appears to be midday outside, but there's like a red orange glow or light in the sky that makes it seem much more like a sunrise. And as you look up into the sky, you just see this red haze just going across the whole sky. And you can see that it's all coming from the center of the mountain that Dinderland is nestled inside of. As far as you can see, you just see this. It's almost like aerosolized blood itself. It just scatters. It's like rain that doesn't fall. And the sunlight is just bouncing off of these red blood drops just hanging in the sky.
Okay.
But just outside of the gate, you see tents and pretty hefty fortifications, all made of lumber. You can see that you saw some sort of invasion force and not a whole army, as you see several hundred people sitting outside, marching, guarding, eating. But it is very serious. You're not seeing any soldier banter or not really much camaraderie either. It is all these people seem like they're here for business.
Hell yeah.
You see
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, you see the black banner with the gold trim of a minotaur skull. And go ahead and give me a perception.
Okay. $13.
Okay. That's really all you see. You see them flapping behind the wooden walls put up.
So have they built, is it just like a little like tent city that has like palisades around it, or is it like a proper, like they've built this small like fort outside of the city?
It is a mix of both.
Okay.
You can tell that they originally set up their tents, but you would assume, based on the fortifications and the amount, that either they have been here for a very long time or they use magic to whip this shit up quick. Because it is, because of the bottleneck death funnel of that tunnel. That was hell of a rhyme.
Hell yeah.
It would be very hard to attack this camp just throwing enemies through that tunnel.
Okay.
So they are here to stay. But they have it like in a full 360. As you can't you see that the walls start to bend in on themselves, forming a circle. So they are, you don't see as many fortifications or you see watchtowers, but not as many the further back it starts to go. Like it does have a point of, or more defense towards the mountain.
Right. Okay. Can I just walk around the camp, see how uh equipped these guys are?
Yeah. Uh at a quick just look around, you see everybody has a full suit of armor. You see most of it seems to be heavy plate or scale. Even there's the ones you see with chainmail, they have the same black chains intertwined with gold chains. Like they have an aesthetic and they're sticking to it. Even though you do
Okay.
see some variation in equipment. You see all the weapons look like they're clean and sharp. You can smell the oil for weapons and sharpening, and yeah, these people are here for war and they're here to win.
Are there any like, because obviously this is like a religious group, are there any like shrines or altars or sort of buildings that would denote like a religious significance?
Uh, Go ahead and give me perception, and I will allow advantage because you're a holy man yourself.
Okay.
Tailspire keeps crashing on me. What the fuck?
I got a 6 with advantage.
Gross.
Yeah.
One of my
Uh,
dice literally didn't land on a number.
yeah, you're looking around, and I mean, you see, other than the fact that you know these are religious people, you're not seeing any like active symbolism of a god, or you're not seeing any active worship of anything.
Okay. Okay, then I want to try and just find the most like decorated tent I can and go inside and see if I can find someone who is whoever he was that the other soldiers were referring to.
It's not hard to find. You definitely you definitely see that there is a hierarchy of some sort. You see this massive black tent uh towards the back of the camp. It's center-ish, but not quite center. And you see that it is guarded. It is the only tent that you see that has guards stationed at it. And you see people with that more ornate style robe or armor are the only ones going in or out.
That's where I want to go.
All right. You just waltz on in. You don't. Nobody seems to see you or pay you any mind. As you walk in, the first thing you see is a war table. It is. It's. It is both simplistic and detailed at the same time. Where, as you look at it, the surrounding area is just a line. They're just lines kind of going together. But as you go into the tunnel, or where you start to look into where the tunnel goes into the city, it gets extremely detailed to the point where even damaged buildings have been marked with damage that is equivalent to the building being damaged. Like if a floorboard is out of place, the drawing has that floorboard out of place. It is a very high level of detail on this map. Just only in like where that battle was happening is already very, it's identical to how you saw it.
Okay. Uh, do they? Is the chamber that I was in marked? Like, do they know that that's there?
That all so there's where the map starts to get a lot less detailed. It is very vague. Any like larger building that you can see from a distance seems to be marked. But as a whole, the layout is very bare.
Hmm. Well, they definitely need to know about that room. But I don't think I can just tell someone to do it. Because none of my spells work other than sending. And I only have one left. Is there anybody nearby, like in this, like next to this table, like looking at it?
There's nobody in this table at the moment, but there is a flap to go deeper into the tent.
Okay, I'll go deeper.
Okay. As you go deeper into the tent, you see the first, and it is very off-putting. You see 6 actual corpses just stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
And through them are several different weapons. A spear kind of putting them all together. At the top, you see the spear goes through the arm, and the second body is through the torso, third body. They're all just kind of, it's just straight down through every body. And you see each of them, it has different daggers and swords, and even like a halberd is lodged into one of them. And they're laying there. There's no blood pooling. It is a very odd thing.
So, are they like devoid of blood, or do they still look like, you know, regular people who just happen to be dead and not like corpses?
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
21.
Yeah. So you see wounds that don't have weapons in them. Definitely battle wounds of some sort. But as you're looking deeper, you can see where the skin has been raised and the blood was let out. You see puncture marks in some of the major veins. So these people look like they were killed, and then every bit of blood was pulled out of them.
Okay. Blood was pulled out of them.
Yeah. Or they were like hanged like a deer and just let the blood drip out of them. Regardless of how they did it, there is no blood in them.
Right, okay.
And then after it looks like they were bled, they were stacked and then re-stabbed.
Okay. Is that the only thing in this section of the tent?
It appears to be. and then you see another flap going another wall back, and you see another flap going off to the side of the tent.
I'll go to the side one first.
Side one first? Okay. You walk into that one, and you see a empty armor stand and a weapon rack that looks like it's missing a few things. The weapons on the rack, the blades themselves are a bleached bone white, and all of the parts that hold the weapon together, including the handle, all look to be like this shiny onyx polish. It is very pretty to look at. Very, very ornate. You would think these are like ceremonial or just display pieces, but they're sitting on a weapon rack and there's a few missing. Very clearly a few missing. So whoever uses this definitely has a flourish for the the show.
Right. I'm gonna check out the opposite flap now.
Okay. You see, the first thing you see is it is a simple cot. Looks like it might have a little extra padding on it. But you see a few more wants instead of needs back here. You see like a wash bowl and a little extra. Just definitely a living quarters of some sort. Definitely probably the top dog. This is his quarters. Like it looks like he sleeps in a cot, so other people aren't like super jealous of him, but he's got some extras that the others definitely wouldn't have. You see like a full wardrobe sitting in the back and a mirror.
Okay. Are there any like papers or letters or anything like that sitting around?
Go ahead and give me perception.
Fucking 12.
Well, you start trying to move things, and it's a pain in the ass because you go to move some things around the desk, and they don't move at first. You see a bunch of blank papers, and as you go to move them, your hand doesn't actually move them, but you see them slightly bend with like a breeze of your hand. So you start to kind of move your hand rapidly over the papers to try to blow them around, but it's not really doing a whole lot.
Okay. But I am slightly interacting.
Very slightly interacting. It's like if you went just a little blow from like 5 feet away. It seems like you can interact with the physical, but to a very little extent.
And no one's in here?
You don't see anybody in here.
Okay. If I can go, or if I can interact a little bit, is it possible that I could go back to that map and try and like poke a hole into the map where I encountered that bat?
You definitely can try.
I would like to try.
All right. How are you going to try? Tell me what you're going to do, and we'll figure out what you can roll.
Okay. Give me 1 second to look through my. Wait a minute. Okay, here's a better idea. I have a block of incense on me and a like candle and stuff. Could I use like uh like a matchstick or something and like scorch the paper?
I like it. I don't know how to roll for that.
uh
Uh,
I'd probably choose sleight of hand or something.
that's
'cause
kind of what
it's-
I was leaning towards.
all
Yeah,
right,
I think.
that's what I'll try
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's rough, buddy.
An unnatural one.
You light the match, and it works for you just fine. But as you go and hold it to the paper, it just doesn't seem like it's doing anything. And you hold it there and you hold it there, and eventually the fire gets to your fingertips and you just have to let it go.
Huh. Okay. Can I? Sh- God damn it! So many of my spells are towards a creature of my choice, if not all of them. Fuck. I don't have like a. Hold on. I have crossbow bolts. Can I just stick a crossbow bolt into the map and just try and poke a hole?
I'd say that'd probably be another sleight of hand.
Okay. 18.
18's pretty good. So you take out this crossbow bolt and you start trying to shove it through the paper. And at first it's just going through. And then eventually you feel pressure. And you have to start putting your body weight on this arrow, trying to get it to do something. And you start you start hammering the back of the bolt with your hand, and eventually you hear the slightest little rip of the paper. You pull the arrow away, and there's definitely a rip there. It's not very big, but it is in the middle of the map with no other damage around it. It is a little peculiar, that word that I'm not going to try to re-say because fuck that. If somebody notices it.
Right. Fuck. I don't remember if the guy that I sent the messages to was like important or not, or if he was just a random dude.
It was just some dude.
Yeah, that's what I was worried
Yep.
about.
There was also no name given.
Yeah.
You hear heavy footfalls outside of the tent approaching. And at first you think it's a horse. And then the flap opens. And you see this towering minotaur. In this beautiful, again, black with gold trim armor. Spikes going off of his shoulders. Not too tall. Not enough to pull away your attention from his massive horns coming off the top of his head. But enough that if you were to shoulder check you, it would probably go through your torso.
Right.
And you see him take a few steps towards the map. See him look around, glance at the map, and then start to walk back to the back of the tent.
I want to cast thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And just make a rumble of thunder at the table.
Okay. Go ahead and give me either Arcana or, since your stuff comes from God, religion.
Okay.
Whichever one you want.
7.
Okay. So your thunderous roar goes off as loud as possible for you. It's noticeable for you. But it doesn't seem to. Actually, you know what? We'll give a little roll here. We'll give a little roll here. I got Black D20 in here somewhere. Oh yeah, no, yeah. He walks to the back of the tent, goes through that first tent opening towards that weird body room.
I don't want to use my last sending, but actually, you know what? I want to see. Has he stopped? Like, can I hear that he stopped in the body room?
Yeah. I mean, his footfall is heavy enough where you would notice that he definitely stops.
I want to see if he does anything with the bodies real quick.
Okay. You go through and you see that he is on both, he's on both knees, head down towards the bodies. And he's silent. He looks up. You see him pull a dagger from one of his pouches on his hip. And you see him slowly insert it into the bottom corpse, like right into its tricep. Then he gets up and he goes to the room where you saw armor and weapons.
I'm just going to follow him and watch what he does.
You see him start to pull weapons out and place them back neatly onto his weapon rack. On this weapon rack, you see all of the same type. You see a couple daggers, a giant two-hand battle axe, a warhammer, swords and shields. It's all sorts of things. This has got to be tens and tens of thousands of gold's worth of just equipment. And then he starts to take his plate off. And it is rather large. He's a large creature with large armor, and you would think it'd be a pain in the ass, but it doesn't. It seems like he's done this a million times. As he starts to take all of his armor off and starts to place it onto the stand.
Well, if he's just doing his evening routine, then I'm just going to interrupt him with sending. Fuck it.
Okay.
Let me think of the words.
While you think of those, I got to go pee real quick.
Okay. I think I've got it.
Okay.
I don't really know how to warn somebody about swimming through a pool of blood to get to somewhere, but I'm gonna send the words, be not afraid. Torm sent me. The hole in your map will reveal the horrid creature. And that's it.
He stops pulling his armor off. He looks up. And he doesn't respond to your message. But he goes back to the board. Or to the map. And he looks. And he puts a finger on the hole you marked. And he starts to look around. And you see his already dark black eyes go blacker. You see almost like these cracks in his horns start to glow with a black light. As he starts to scan the room.
I don't like that.
Where are you at? What are you doing?
I was just behind him, I guess, when I sent the message, since I was just following him. So I just kind of stayed where I was and watched him like go back towards the map. So I guess I'd be behind him.
Okay. He starts to turn around. You can see you couldn't see his eyes, but you could definitely see that his horns are glowing with some weird dark arcane essence. What do you do as he's starting to turn around?
Well, even as a ghost, my fat ass is not hiding anywhere with the stealth that I have. So, I'm gonna kneel. If he can see me, I want to kneel just so he knows I'm not a threat.
Okay. He finishes turning around and he immediately looks down. You see him look down at you. He takes 2 steps forward to you without saying a word. Do you do anything?
No.
Okay. You hear him not shout, but with a deep, very commanding voice. In a much cooler voice than I'm about to do. You hear him say, "Bring me a fresh corpse." And he reaches down to you, and you see this dark arcane thing going from his horns down to his hands as you feel him grab you around your armor, the collar of your armor, and start to pick you up off the ground. What do you do?
That's a great question.
You hear hurried movement coming from outside of the tent.
I can obviously hear him. I mean, is he like choking me out, or has he just picked me up?
He's just picking you up. I wouldn't say he hasn't gotten you off of your feet unless you don't resist. But you,
I mean,
with this force, you definitely can feel like you're either lighter than you normally are, or this guy is a fucking monster.
I'm gonna say both are probably true.
Could be both. I mean, you're fucking strong too. So
Yeah. So God, I don't know what to do. I don't like the bring me another corpse thing. I feel like he's gonna do some weird
yeah,
blood magic shit.
he said, "Bring me a fresh corpse." Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great. So I am. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a quick plea to see if he can hear me now that he can see me, and just say, "Release me, and I can guide you to this thing."
You see that arcane black flicker in his eyes. Go ahead and roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. 10.
There is no response. As you see two men behind him carrying in it is a very pale body for one that was quote unquote fresh. It is a slender man. Definitely, basically, it looks like a runner's body, basically, like somebody who just goes out and runs for exercise all the time. So pretty fit, but it's not built.
Okay.
Uh, would you like to do anything?
I'm looking. Uh. Nah, fuck it. We'll see how this plays out, I guess.
Okay. The two men drop the body off right behind where he is standing. He finishes lifting you off the ground, turns around, and slams your spirit into this body. You see this pulse of this dark energy coming off of his hands, going through you and into this corpse. And everything goes dark. And then you open your eyes. But you already feel different. You feel naked. You can move your eyes in the sockets, but you can't move the rest of your body.
Okay. I'm just gonna look him dead in the eyes.
You see him pull out, or walk back and come back, or walk behind the tent and come back. And you see him in a much more hurried pace as he moves. And you see him pull out a handful of diamonds. And he starts to mutter to himself. And you see the diamonds vanish in his hands. And it's weird. It's like somebody else wakes this body up that you're in, but you're in the driver's seat. It's like a soul has returned to this body, but you're barring it from actually coming back. You take in a deep breath. And you feel your lungs reinflate from the air. And it's warm and it burns and it stings. But you're alive. But you're in this much more frail, tall, slender form than you're used to. Clean shaven. Speak.
Should have sent me to hell. Then, so if I can breathe, I can speak, right? Like my jaw isn't missing or anything.
No, but it is weird because you are moving in a body that has no blood.
Right. Does he say anything, or does he just
says
expect?
he just says speak.
Then I just want to go over to the map, explain the pool of blood, stairwell down, and tell him about the creature, this thing.
He listens to your whole tale without saying anything. The only thing he does is look from you to the board back to you repeatedly. And when you finish speaking, he looks at you and says, "You are no soldier of mine. Are you a spirit of death? Sent to guide?"
You know, I just work here. No, I'll tell him, you know, I am an elder of the Hospitaller who has, the Hospitallers Guild, who has gotten himself into a conundrum. But the information is true, and one of the, or at least, some of the soldiers who are currently at the end of that tunnel holding the tide can vouch that they heard a voice that helped them evacuate or something, escape.
We have taken in a few of your Hospitaller Guild. They fly their banners with our banners. Name.
Eitri.
He goes back to his back room. And he comes back with a paper and pen, or paper and quill. And he starts writing. Then he slides the the pen and quill over to you, or the paper and quill over to you. Proof. We'll have them read it. If true, I'll give you a better body.
Hell yeah. Then yeah, I'll just write down I come to fight alongside you once more, and I don't know, make my name and sigil.
Okay. As soon as you finish your sigil, you feel the hand around your neck. And you feel it starting to squeeze. What do you do?
Man, I'm in this frail human-ass body. I don't know. What am I gonna do?
You feel that fresh air in those lungs starting to leave. You feel like your vertebrae are already starting to slip. Do you resist?
Nah, let him do it.
Right. Yeah, you feel him start to choke the air out of you, and before you finish, you feel the last bit of air in your lungs leave. You hear and feel a snap. It all goes dark again. And you find yourself outside of the body, laying there on the ground. He grabs it by the ankle and takes it into that weird body altar room. He picks the spear, or pulls the spear out of the corpses, places that one on top, and stabs the entire body, or the entire pile of corpses.
Of course.
He
Gotta
takes
keep
that.
things tidy.
Yeah. He takes that paper to one of the men outside. He just nods in a direction, and they go. Minotaur are very few words, it seems.
Uh-huh.
A few moments later, the guard comes back. It appears to be true. Bring me a stronger corpse. Not bled. A minute or two goes by, and they bring in this half-orc. Same thing happens. You see a clean cut across this orc's neck. Still blood pooling out of it. Looks very fresh. Like just killed.
I don't like that.
You don't see the glow in the horns or the eyes, but he looks around the room and he just says, "Get in."
All right, guess I'm going in.
As you enter this body, he comes back and pulls some more diamonds, and the same thing happens. But this body is much stronger. It doesn't feel as hard to move when you first awaken. You feel your neck wound start to close. Rise.
Up I go.
Tonight we hold. Tomorrow we try again. Go. And the armored men kind of, they don't push you out. They more like herd you out. Like a dog and sheep.
Okay. Then once I'm out of the tent, I'm gonna make my way over to my people.
Okay.
And pass it off.
All right. Next. It would either be Darius or Horsilla. I think we said it was going to be Darius, right?
Put me in cage. I don't know. I'm feeding my dogs. Have fun.
All right.
He's gonna
He's
put.
feeding his feet.
I was just gonna say he's gonna go step on some food.
We left off with you hanging out at the poker table with Biffers and a group of devils.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just like, kind of just watching. To be honest, I'm just like sat there with my feet up on the table, just kind of just necking whatever drinks there are that Biff has got me from the real world. And well, I say real, very subjective, I suppose.
Not hell.
the overworld, we'll say. And yeah, I'm just kind of chilling.
So as you sit there, you just watch Biffers win over and over and over. There are some parts where his cheating is incredibly blatant. Like the pair of aces will like fall out of his sleeve onto the table and he like scoops them away real quick. It is ridiculously obvious sometimes how he's cheating, but there's other times where it is incredible. Like you, even when you're watching for it, you don't see how he does it. But even when the cheating is obvious, it's like the devils don't react to it.
Mm-hmm.
And Biffer's like, I can't lose. I can't. This is great.
I can't tell if I'm in my hell or if I've just stumbled into your heaven.
What's the difference?
Well, I suppose you're right, I suppose. I mean, are these guys all right? Because, you know, they do see what you're getting at, right?
I mean, I
They
drugged
just have
them
nothing
pretty
to
good.
lose. Drugged them up, right?
Yep. Yeah, they're on the good shit.
Right, and what did you give me?
Alcohol?
So the good shit then.
Yeah.
Brilliant. What's the, I guess, the end game for you then? Because, frankly, you're, I don't know, just not get boring for you.
I mean, you can't just leave in a hot streak.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like at this point you may as well be playing against the chairs.
I mean, but the chairs don't have money.
What do you spend the money on?
I don't know.
What's the, you know, what do you you get money to bet the money to get more money? Is that it?
I mean, isn't that life?
I suppose, but like, you know, usually there's a few other knickknacks, trinkets to get along the way.
I'll probably figure that out whenever I lose a little bit. Maybe I'll go out and see the world or whatever.
You might find yourself running in circles, mate.
Yeah, but if that circle leads to lined pockets,
Well, I'll lead you right back here then.
well, is it a circle if I never leave? It's just a point.
I mean, look, if this is your Valhalla, so be it.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's some promised land bullshit. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And I'm just sipping my drink.
Yeah.
In game and in real life.
As time goes, Biffers has moments of excitement and just sadness as the winning just never ends. At one point, he's like, "I will win again, yay!" And at this point, it's been hours, and the devils never change. It's not like they ever start to sober. So either the devil's metabolism is incredibly slow. I don't know. It's just weird.
This time, just not.
Yeah. As long as you're sitting here, you have no idea if the time is stopped.
You getting bored yet, mate?
Roll persuasion.
That's where's wrong. $12.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception as well.
Oh, I was almost in that 20. Oh.
Okay. He looks at you, and you notice kind of like a broken smile. But he's like, "Boy, I can't. I'm winning."
Yeah. To what end?
Yeah. Till I don't win anymore.
I don't know, mate. Kind of sounds to me like you're kind of sick of it.
I can't stop. I love winning. I give all the shit I can buy.
How much gold have you got? Have you counted any of it?
I've got. And when you say that, you notice that the gold pile has not actually changed size.
I had a feeling. It hadn't.
I've got like 250.
All right. So how much did you make from that last game?
Like 40.
And then the one before that?
Like 40.
And the one before that?
I think that was a good pot. That was like 80.
That doesn't sound like that many games. How long have you been here?
Not that long.
It's been hours, mate.
You know, sometimes it just takes a while to play a hand.
All right. Well, let me know. Count your gold the next time you win.
A round goes by.
And I'm gonna kind of take a, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of make sure that my intentions are clear in a sense that I don't want him to perceive that I've stolen anything. So I'm gonna kind of be like just take a kind of step back, lean against the bar, sipping my drink again.
The round goes by, and he counts his gold. I've got like 300.
Did you actually count that?
Maybe.
Rivers.
He starts playing another hand. What?
Did you count your money?
Yeah.
Because either someone's mugging you off, or you're not actually making anything.
Nah, I'm making money. I keep winning. I can't. I'm a winner. I can't lose.
You're one hell of a winner, mate. But I think you're playing into their hands.
Look
But
at him.
I think for as long as that you're playing, you're trapped here in this repetitive cycle of playing and playing and playing and winning and winning and winning. And that's it.
I mean, they gave me cool demon powers in this bar and stuff.
Then use them. Live.
I did.
What, to drug them and to open a doorway back to the real world that you're not going to go back to?
No, I sent you to the real world. I think.
You did. You did.
Yeah.
Do you remember how long ago that was?
I don't know, like a couple hands ago, probably.
It's been hours, mate. God. I'm gonna need a shave at this rate, I think. I don't know. How does aging work here?
Don't know.
Hmm.
He starts playing another hand. This is awesome. I can't lose.
What if you went to the overworld and you played people there? Because, just a thought, you got demon powers, right? You could take people's souls if you wanted to, and just live out your days, you know, doing what you want.
I mean,
Making people indebted to you. All you're
Yeah, I
getting is
can't-
worthless cash from this lot.
I can't buy hookers with souls, man.
Do I want to go down that line of thinking? No, I'm not going to go around that line of thinking. Yeah, but you could earn money, actual usable money in the overworld, to buy hookers there.
I mean, there's probably hookers down here, though. I mean, this is hell, right? So,
Well, yeah, I suppose.
you know,
But what-
whenever I lose one, then, you know, I'll go find me a hell hooker.
A hell hooker. Damn. Look, I can't argue. I'm just going to watch.
And the same thing over and over and over again. Pile of gold never changes. I'm a winner. I'm I'm a winner.
Yeah,
And
mate. You sound it.
you see one tear go down the side of his face as he starts to play another hand. But he still has a big smile on his face as he rakes in another pile of gold that he stacks, but the
I'm
stack
gonna go in
gets
and
higher.
I'm gonna go in and quickly catch that tear with a napkin.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Are you crying, mate? Are you alright?
What the fuck are you talking about? How can you cry if you just win all the time?
If you win all the time, are you actually winning?
Yeah. What the fuck do you mean?
But what are you lose? What is there to lose at this point?
And I don't even know the concept of losing at this point.
Don't you miss it? Don't you miss it? Just a little.
Roll persuasion.
Oh God! On a 17, and then
Why the fuck would I miss losing? What are you talking? You're fucked.
you seem like you're bored of it. I'm gonna be real with you.
What?
You might tell me one thing, but I see another.
I don't.
You've lost your enthusiasm.
Nuh-uh.
Is there another game? Maybe you're just bored of the game. Maybe you play something else. Maybe you play blackjack or something.
But I'm on a hot streak.
Yeah, now get a hot streak on something else.
But why would I just actively lose? That's ridiculous.
I'll win
Well,
this one,
like a winning
and then
streak.
I'll win this next one, and then just stop, and then move to something else, and then win at that.
But then I could win the next one of this.
And then again and again and again. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter if you. It doesn't matter if you cheat. It doesn't matter if you play fair. You're gonna win, mate.
It's
and those lifeless oafs, and I point over to the presumably drugged the fuck up demons that are. I don't even know the state of what
a little bit of drool goes down the one's mouth.
He might as well be playing poker with a fucking baby, mate.
I mean, if the baby's got money, I'll take from a baby. I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying. I think the overworld might be more, profitable.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
So I have had great luck so far. What could go wrong?
You have a +6 to persuasion, and you're still rolling ass.
Fucking tell me about it,
You're
mate.
gonna get bitch stuck in hell, Dan. Don't do that. Come on.
No, listen.
How did I?
This is the next chapter of my immaculate life. Okay.
Griffiths is just talking to the air. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
This is.
Hey!
I've already won when I was alive. I'm winning when I'm dead. I'm a winner. Look at me. I'm a winner.
All right, look. Play the next one. If you win, maybe we should go and try just a different place, you know? God, I've been able to count the floorboards of this place.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh, I wonder how this will go. This is my hell. This is my actual hell. We're getting better.
What is it? I don't. That one didn't pop up.
11.
Oh, 11.
11. Why? I don't think you understand the concept of a hot streak.
Yeah, I understand a hot streak, mate. But after a while of going on a hot streak, that hot streak just runs cold. Because it's literally just the same thing over and over and over again. Whoever's manufactured this place might have actually figured out your personal hell. A world in which winning actually means jack shit.
He looks at you, and then he licks his index finger and puts it on the table and goes, hot streak.
Yeah, no.
I'm on fire.
All right. As you were then.
Just keeps playing.
Does he get progressively more miserable?
Oh yeah, but it comes and goes. Like it's like he catches himself being miserable, and he refuses to let it take him.
Yeah.
Whether he's masking it or pulling himself together, you're not sure. But you can definitely tell this is he knows it's not right, but he just can't stop. You don't know if he can't stop himself or if something is actively preventing him from stopping. You and Biffers aren't the closest of people, so you don't really know how much of a stubborn ass he can be. Or
I don't know. I feel like I've been in this room 5 lifetimes with this prick.
Yeah, it's definitely been like a week at this point, probably.
Yeah. God, if we get back to Dunbar, we're gonna be like best pals. It'll be like me and Corsilla. Be brilliant.
Okay. A few more hands go by. Just winning over and over. At a certain point, he just stops taking cards dealt to him or dealing cards, and he just holds aces in his hand. He holds 5 aces in his hands. 2 of them are the ace of hearts, and he just starts putting them down. And every time he's just like, "Yeah, I'm rich." And at a certain point, he puts the cards down. And he looks at you and he goes, "Help me." And it's like a glaze goes over his eyes again. And he's like, "Another hand, baby, another hand."
Does he look possessed?
Insight check.
Finally, thank you, Dan.
Hey, I don't control the dice, mate. 22.
22. We've all been to a point where we have success in life. Whether it could be literally anything from a relationship to financial to just having a good day, like anything small. And when you have those days after things have been hell for a long time, those days are so much better. Imagine somebody that's never had that moment of it's over. The bad times are over. This is my turnaround point. Imagine you never had that feeling in your life. It sounds great until you realize you aren't living an actual life. It's like somebody has simulated what they think happiness is, but they miss the point of feeling alive.
That's a bit deep.
That's what you see before that glaze overtakes him. Like that forced fake happiness. Whether that's from the outside or from the inside of Biffers, you're not sure.
Is there anything in the room that looks like it might be casting something on him?
Perception.
$11.
You look around the room, and you don't really notice anything. And then you look back at Biffers, and you're like, he's half devil. He is definitely not the same Biffers that was on that airship.
Is there like two separate entities within Biffers? Is it not just... Oh, okay. Oi, Biffers.
Ah,
That devil, demon bloke you made a deal with.
yeah.
What happened to him?
He's inside me now.
All right. Could I have a chat with him?
What?
Could I have a little natter with him?
I mean, like, he just, like, gave me his powers. Like, he's not, like...
I don't know if he gave you his powers, mate. I think he's just using you.
No. I'm a winner. I don't get
Yeah.
used. I use people.
Sure, mate. Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. That's you know, that's how I got to where I am now. Or, well, like, not, like, right now. Well, I guess technically right now. But, like, you know, when I was alive and shit, I just used the fuck out of people.
Yeah. And looks like someone's doing the same to you then.
No, that's bullshit.
All right, let me have a word with him then.
He is me.
Don't think that's true.
No, it's true. Go ahead and give me perception again.
Perceive! 19.
The part of Biffer's mouth that he's using to talk, it's moving with his words. But you see the small demon part start to smile on him. Like it doesn't
Like
match quite with the words coming out of his mouth.
Hmm.
Another hand, baby. Another hand.
Biffers, I need you to. I need to give her a rest, mate, because this ain't you.
don't make me kick you out of my bar.
Why would you do that? I'm the liveliest conversation you've had with anyone in the last 3 weeks.
Because you're trying not to make me a winner. And I'm a fucking winner. And the voice that comes out of him is
Oh, yeah.
not his.
No explanation needed. I got the fucking I got the Mephisto of that, blimey. Now that right there, that's who I want to talk to. Biffers, you're boring me. I want to talk to this other fella.
I don't know what the fuck you keep saying.
Look in a fucking mirror, mate.
Bar guy, give me a mirror. I'll show you. And with a sigh, the attractive bar guy pulls out like a little hand mirror out of his pocket. And Biffer holds it.
Wait, hold up. He's attractive. You didn't tell me that. Fuck.
God, we would have. He's pretty banging.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, God, I didn't clock in on that. God, this would have been Darius's whore arc. Never mind. No, as you were.
Biffers holds the mirror to himself, and you don't see any of the demon portions. Just only Biffers is in the mirror. See?
I mean, you know, I appreciate the commitment, but it was just a figure of speech, not literally.
He goes to hand the mirror back to the barkeep. And as he's not looking at it, you can see this red purple demon just fully mimicking Biffer's movements. No Biffers is left in that mirror, just this entity inside of him. You see this black void of a mouth, no teeth. Just this scaly, purplish skin with these hollowed pupils. Fuck!
Say that again. You did cut out.
You see hollow yellow eyes with no pupils. That's definitely what I said. First take. You see small horns that look like they were sawn off so that they're nubs, and you see like these broken wings with rips in the membrane, like they're crooked and jagged.
Are there any parts of the demon that kind of almost like protrude off of Biffers, like the wings or the horns? Are they like?
Bits of the scaly skin, definitely like patches, like almost like somebody has a rash, but it's very different skin tones. There's no fade in or fade out. It's just like it's like a wound almost.
Yeah.
The horns, the sawn off horns, they're not. He doesn't have them, but you can see like little bumps from like coming from his skin, like they're trying to break through the skin, but you can see like that sawn off part just kind of sticking through his forehead.
And what about the wings?
He has clothes on, so you can't see. He has no wings, but if he does have wings, they'd be tucked under his clothes.
Right. Okay.
That corner of the mouth, though, that had that smile, it is just like a black void. There's like, it would be like if somebody had missing teeth, but there's also no gum there either.
Mm. Good question. I mean, hang on. Let me see if I've got anything.
Another round, baby.
I'm gonna pick Biffers up.
Uh,
I'm gonna pull him, bring him to the actual bar.
you pick him up and like 3 decks of cards just fall out of his pockets. Hey, what the fuck?
Look, you've had enough, mate. Come on.
No,
Yes.
no.
I'm gonna tie him to the kind of the bar stool.
Mhm.
Just
There's like almost no resistance other than like a toddler flailing.
that's fine. I was ready to roll, but that's fine. Cool. And I want to just kind of, you know, keep him away. I want to keep him away from the deck.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna sit down next to him and kind of. I'm gonna like. The way I've tied him up, he's like facing away from the bar, but I like go to the base of the bar stool. And I just start spinning it around to kind of make him face the bar.
As you spin, sometimes when he faces you, it's the Biffers you see, and other times it's just the image of the demon that you saw in the mirror just staring at you with that Chelsea's grin, void mouth, lips kind of tucked in because there's no gum.
He doesn't look pissed off at all.
No, he just kind of smiles as he spins, and then it goes back to Biffer's face. When he stops spinning, he's like, "Okay, are you done yet? I got poker to play."
I think you've had enough for the time being, mate.
No, I've got poker to play.
How about we go out in the town and see what we can spend your hard-earned gold on?
Yeah, but I could buy cooler stuff if I had more gold from fucking winning all the time because I'm a winner.
You haven't fucked a single woman since you got here, mate.
Yeah, but I'm fucking these guys real good.
Let's kind of both look over our shoulder back at the demons who.
Yeah, one's just slumped over, just fucking like nose sideways on the table.
I think they've had a bit too much for you to fuck them, mate.
Well, yeah, that's not my speed.
Attaboy. I knew even in hell you wouldn't stoop that low.
Yeah, I gotta earn that shit, or I earned the money to pay for that shit. Yeah.
Well, you've
anyway,
earned the money. I'm gonna. Have you got like? Did you bring a bag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Do you put it on a hook somewhere? Have you got it on your person?
Get up the rope, jackass.
But I didn't hear a word of that, mate.
I got a bag on my hip.
Yeah.
But you've tied me up real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you untie me, I can get the bag.
And you're gonna put the gold in the bag.
Yeah,
and we're
man.
gonna leave.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I know he's lying, but I'm gonna untie him just to see what he does.
Okay, you untie him. He dusts himself off. He goes to the table. He grabs a handful of gold, and he puts it in the middle. Ante up, bitches!
I'm gonna pick him up by the scruff of his neck, and I'm going to put the gold into my pocket.
As you go to grab him, your hand becomes icy cold. I
grab him
said,
with the left
ante
hand.
up, bitches.
Like how cold? Like
Dry
unbearably
ice
cold.
cold.
A hand of dry ice cold. I'm gonna use my other hand, the robot one. No feeling in that.
Biffer's head does a 180. And he looks at you. Still the same face and eyes as Biffer's. I just want to win, man.
You've won enough, mate. Have a rest.
The rest of his body does the 180. Now he's fully facing you. I just want to win.
I'm gonna grab Biff. At this point, I guess I've got him by the scruff of his collar, and I'm gonna just throw him at a wall.
Okay, go ahead and give me a contested strength check here.
Ring. Doink. 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 Doink.
Top left.
Doink. Yes. We say contested.
Yeah, so you just roll a strength, and then if you beat me, then you win. On my
Okay.
roll. And I
10.
rolled something.
No, 11. 11.
You pick him up, and you feel his hands grab around your wrists. And as you start to throw him, you very briefly feel a much larger pair of hands wrap around your entire forearm. But it was too late as you throw him against the wall, breaking that invisible grasp. You go, oh, God! Fuck!
Are you done yet?
Just play some poker. Are you done?
I don't know.
I'm just playing fucking poker, man. You're throwing me around. It's fucked up.
Oh, God, if this is my hour, I don't want to spend it here watching you playing poker the rest of fucking eternity.
I can't help it.
So-
It's just so easy to win.
Well, that's the issue. You can't help it. So we're going to take your earnings and we'll go for a walk.
No. I don't wanna.
Biffers.
No. No means no.
What about the other members of the crew? You weren't close to any of them, were you?
Nope.
Not a single one.
No. Means to an end.
Means to an end. All right. In that case, to get me out of your hair, and just send me back. If you're content here.
You know what? You're kind of an asshole. I don't wanna.
All right. Well then, I'm here with you, baby.
All right.
And I'm gonna go.
Get the
And I'm gonna go over to. I'm gonna like climb over the bar to where I threw Biffers, and I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna take him out of the bar.
Okay. You pick him up again, and he just struggles like a fucking child again. But as soon as you get to that threshold of the door, he goes spread eagle and catches himself in the door. No! Don't make me fucking go limp. I'll do it.
I'm just gonna push him through the door. If he's like a toddler, then there's not gonna be much force unless the demon comes out.
As you're trying to force him, he's going, yeah, no, ow, I don't wanna. You can't make me. You feel a small poke in your kidney. Put him down. And you see that the barkeep is holding a dagger to your back.
Oh my god.
The 3 devils that were beyond this realm of reality. If anybody could have escaped the dream as a whole, it would have been them with how fucked up they were. Are upright and staring at you. Eyes clear. Clearly nothing wrong with them.
I'm just taking Biffers out here to get some air. Is that right?
I don't wanna.
You've had too much.
You
And
feel
I
the
look over to
dagger-
I look over to the handsome one. I'm like, I'm sorry about him.
you feel the dagger press harder into your back. The boss says he doesn't want to go. So put him down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you tell him, Bud. You tell him what for.
You see that pile of gold on the table?
Uh-huh.
You know what? Why don't you, I'm not talking to you, Biffers.
Oh.
He just bashes his head against the door frame. Talking to the one with the alluring eyes. Why don't you help yourself to that? We'll be back. I promise. I promise. I'll have him back. I don't know. When's his curfew?
He looks you in the eyes.
God, you've got beautiful eyes, mate.
We don't do promises around here. We do deals.
All right. The deal is, you have that gold. I'm taking him. Sound fresh?
No!
I'm gonna piss myself. I've been holding a piss for too long. God damn it!
The barkeep goes. The boss says he doesn't want to go, and I don't like your deal.
What deal would you prefer? And I look at him kind of in a kind of like, you know, eyebrow raise kind of way. I give him some fuck me eyes.
You let me hitch a ride, and you two get a walk out of the bar. No, bad deal. Don't take that deal. I just don't want to go.
I'm covering his mouth with my robot arm, and I kind of lean into him. I'm like, I don't want to sound rude. I don't want to sound crass. What do you mean, ride?
Make the deal and find out.
I'd like to read the fine print of my deal, if I'm perfectly honest with you, mate.
Take the deal or don't leave.
Hitch a ride. I'd like to add another fold to that deal.
Uh-huh.
Can you open up the portal things to the other place?
I can.
You take us back.
I can do that.
And you can ride me all night long.
It'll be more than a night.
Fuck it. Why not?
Darius. You hear the dagger hit the ground. And it feels like your insides are on fire. It feels like your muscles are trying to burn away your flesh. You feel your skull crack just above both of your eyes. You feel your tailbone extend and snap and crack. You feel your ribs start to splinter and expand. And all goes black. You wake up. Hands on a weird, unfamiliar surface. It feels solid and wet at the same time. Like if you were constantly pushing on the surface tension of water. As you open your eyes and get your bearings, you see open ocean. Still, that smell of billions of undead or of dead sea life. They're not undead. They're dead. They're very dead. Sea life on this still ocean. You feel a breeze going at a steady pace across your face. And you look down and you see yourself on top of the very thing that sent you to hell. Moving. Keeping its back and top of its head just above the water. Traveling. Pushing all this sea life. Well, once was sea life. Off as it swims through this. No, it's swimming.
No. It's not sea life anymore. It's sea dead.
Yeah, the sea dead.
Yeah.
You just see it traveling. And you look around, and you see Biffers also starting to come to consciousness. And as he opens his eyes and looks at you, he goes, "Ah! Ah, what the fuck? Why do you look like that?"
I'm gonna look in the reflection of the water.
You don't even have to look into the water. You can look off this weird water skin that this thing has. You see two large horns coming off of your forehead. Actually, we'll stop there. You can tell us what devil-possessed Darius looks like. You can pass and think about it, or you can just whip that shit up now if you want.
I'm gonna pass and think about it.
Good choice.
All right.
And I need to go to bed and also go for a piss. So that'll be where I
Good night.
call it night.
Buddy.
Much love. Fun times. I'm a devil now.
Oh man.
That's not good.
No.
This
no, it's
is
fucking
perfect.
not. No, it's fucking not.
This will be fine.
No. He just made a contract where he has no idea what the terms are. He has no idea when the end time is. He has no idea what the exit clause is. Nothing. It's just give me a ride.
Damn good deal. I take that deal. Next.
Anyway, Bird.
So, you see, Heathen said she could be in by 10, and I would much rather have her go than me go. Like, I don't mind waiting. So, I don't know. She's also said that she didn't want to keep Randy up if he wanted to end it for a short session.
That
So,
is
like,
the question, Randy. When do we need to end?
yeah.
I'm just exhausted. I don't have to work tomorrow, but your
Okay.
boy Eepy.
Right.
I mean, but the thing is, I also plan on playing games till I'm like passing out.
Okay.
So, like, I don't
So,
want to
11
ditch this to go play video games. So, I mean, I can keep going. We can,
Okay.
if you want to, Corsilla, we can just go till she gets here. Or we can say, you know, because if she gets here, we can just jump straight to her. Or if she wants to, or if she's busy, because I don't actually know what she has going on. But
let's just carry on, because even if she's a little late, because if she needs to clean up, clean herself up, get here and get ready, like she may be 10:10 before she's actually ready.
Yeah, she just said I'm okay with ditching since I don't know when he'll pick up, so...
yeah, because we don't have a whole lot of D&D coming up in our near future.
Oh.
Because we have...
Right.
April's going to be busy. So yeah, I mean, I say that, I mean, it'll probably be like, I'm guessing like 2 or 3 weeks that we're gonna skip.
Oh, wow. Okay. So
I
then,
don't
yeah,
know,
why
we'll
don't
see
you
how
guys
that
just
goes in the
start
future.
then?
So,
Get as much as we can.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, all right.
So when we left off with you, you saw X in the water in chains. That's the last thing I remember.
Yep.
Well, she saw a dragon. That was bony. It was a lot of bone
Right,
showing.
allegedly X. Allegedly
I
X.
don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
I
You're
don't know.
right,
He
you're right.
looked real familiar to me.
He looked real
Yeah.
familiar, yeah. Allegedly,
Yeah.
allegedly. You're right. I'm sorry.
I've seen his dragon form
The
recently.
very nasty fire jet blast that he does was pretty on par.
Pretty telling, yeah.
But we don't know.
Could be any red dragon.
A bird knows. A bird always knows.
Anyway,
Alright.
you see the skeletal dragon in the shackles under this water that just slowly dissolves you to nothing.
How decayed is his legs?
He's pretty fucked up. Like, what was once probably tight shackles are now loose on bone.
But not loose enough to slip off.
No, you'd have to like dislocate his hands and legs and tail and wings and neck.
All those places?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try and blast the chain.
Uh-huh.
Not the like bit that's on him, but like the chain.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the hit or?
Roll to hit. Because it is uncomfortable down here.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, that'll hit.
Right, is this the right one? Yeah. 3.
That's, you hit it.
I sure did.
You saw your Eldritch Blast just go through the water and hit that chain.
Did it damage it at all, or did it seem to like do like actually nothing?
It hit it.
Sure did. All right, I'm doing it again.
Do it again.
21.
That'll hit.
Come on, come on. Someone blowing my dice. 7.
You hit it.
Sure did.
You
Sure
did.
did.
You're hitting this chain. When you hit this chain, you definitely see it wobble in the water. And after your second blast, you see this skeletal dragon slowly move its head through the water to look into your direction. You see these mostly dissolved eyes in this skull with skin just slowly peeling off of it.
Ooh.
It opens its mouth, jaw almost dislocating, as there's very few things looking like it holds it together. There's no words that really seem to come out, but you can see what's left of the tendons in the throat and the voice cords that are just not connected to anything anymore as they're also dissolving. It looks like they vibrate as it tries to make words, but there's not enough intact for anything to come out. What do you do?
Well, I got. Where are they? Do.
I fully expect you to go. What do I got? Eldritch Blast!
Yeah, I'm hitting them with it now. What the hell? Damn. I had potions left, but now they're gone.
You were slucking them down when you started to swim down to this hole.
Yeah, I know, but I had like 10 left. Briar really do be coming in handy, let me tell you. And we hang out all the time. Oh well. Fucking hell. I don't have a spell or anything. Are there locks on the chains?
Maybe.
Do I see any?
Roll me investigation.
Orky turkey. Be nice. 23? Yeah, 19 plus 4, 23.
You swim to... which one are you going to first? You got one on the neck, each wing, each arm, each leg, and the tail.
I feel like if any of them have locks, it'd probably be his wings. Let's go to his wings first, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so you swim to his wing. You start feeling around the lock, and at first you're not seeing anything. And
Her.
oh, what?
Oh, so okay.
All right. So you start feeling around, and you're not seeing anything, but you start to drag your claws around it, and your claw catches on something. Just a small little pinhole. Tiny. Like you would need to get a needle through it.
Well,
Far
my
too
tongue's the size
small.
of a needle.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're gonna tongue in this hole? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tongue it.
Okay.
Would that be sleight of hand or sleight of tongue?
Damn, performance check, really. Are you gonna get this lock there? That's the question.
Oh, we'll see if I can get it there, baby.
I'll say we'll just do sleight of hand.
Sleight of tongue it is.
Is that why it's so there's so much water down here?
You
Oh
bet
my
that's
God.
right.
People are just tonguing locks left and right.
Damn, dude.
18.
18.
12 plus 6, baby.
So you press your beak up against this chain and you just flick your tongue out like a dart. Right on the money spot.
Hell yeah.
And you just feel a very simple click. And you feel the shackle go loose.
Oh my god.
A pin so small, there's physically no way a dragon could get any part of itself or use an implement small enough to do it. It is just a very simple mechanic to get around this just size of a dragon.
Oh my god. I'm tonguing all the holes.
This is not
Tongue punch in the clitter
Anyway.
lock.
You know, I was gonna use my inspiration tonight from the beginning of the campaign, but I don't need to.
so. You know what you're looking for. The dragon's head just slowly follows you as you swim around, undoing these shackles.
Hell yeah. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Now the water is still doing its thing. Your
Yep.
feathers are getting plucked from your skin. Parts of your skin just slowly slides off of parts of your body. This is the first time you've had your face under the water as well. The amount of pain in your eyes is awful. It's like they're being dried and shrunken and burned all at the same time. It is horrific pain.
I would sacrifice my sight to save X. 100%.
Every time you
I'm
flick
not
your
stopping.
tongue into this water, you feel it just slowly starting to dissolve away at your beak and your tongue, your throat.
I'll never taste alcohol again. Worth it.
And you finally undo the last lock. This mass of bone and just dissolved meat. You see it look up towards the surface. Go ahead and roll. Ooh, it's not bad. You see with a great effort, it uses what's left of its wings and its legs and its tail to try to force itself towards the surface. And it starts to sink. And it tries
No.
again and again. Makes a little bit of progress and then starts to sink. It's bone that with so little muscle left on it. It's not really making that much ground, but it's stopping itself from sinking to the bottom of the hole. What do you do?
my god, I've been working out. Maybe I can pull him. Can I push him? Can I push him?
You can certainly try.
I'll try. I've been working out. Surely.
The whole dragon, yeah.
Yeah, it's underwater though. It's lighter.
Well,
Right,
4
right,
foot
right,
two.
right, right.
yeah.
Kenku.
Yeah.
10
And, like,
foot tall. Dragon. Probably
a lot of
bigger.
his muscles off.
Yeah.
and
Let's
stuff.
try
Yeah,
like
he's
30.
lightweight right now. He's lightweight.
Yeah.
He's lightweight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's underwater too, so you know
Yeah.
buoyancy and things. And
But yeah, for sure. I got this. Hands down.
Got it. Yeah.
Talons down.
Yeah.
All right, beaks up, boys. That's a 12.
Hmm. Hmm. This thing is trying to push itself up. I'll allow advantage.
Oh, that's 12.
Again?
No, I got a 1.
Oh.
lucky feet. I'm kidding.
You swim down past this dragon's torso.
Can I use my unseen servant to help me?
Yeah, technically. It can't lift a lot, but it's
No.
something.
It's something.
As you swim down the torso of this dragon, you swim in front of its chest, and you can see that the water has dissolved into its torso. You can see its organs and its slow beating heart, all slowly being dissolved away. You see, like, one of its lungs is like 3/4 gone. You swim down and you grab it by its lower rib. And you just try with all of your might to swim up. You see this thing flailing, frantic. Any amount of grace that this thing had while it was still full flesh and strength and power has just turned into a desperation to live as it flails in the water. You summon your unseen servant to try to help as it grabs another rib to try to pull up. And you're just sitting there buoyant with this thing in this dissolving water. Priscilla, you feel the water going into the holes in your beak, to your nose, burning away at it. You feel that meat between your nostrils is now gone. It is now just, you feel that air going through this unnatural hole, and it burns and it stings. The water just flowing down your throat.
If I'm holding something, can I Misty Step with them?
If it's a willing creature.
I'm gonna do that.
Does it have to be of your size though?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Google.
And technically it's Nero magic, so it's silly anyways.
This is true.
It's only 60 feet. I don't know how deep we are, but I'd like to do it to try and get us up. Maybe give him a spark of courage, strength, something. He's trying to go up, so I'd say he'd be willing to go up.
Do people not ask this question? I see a lot of stuff like, can you teleport onto or Misty Step onto a giant creature, which it's unoccupied, so maybe. You know what? You know what? I'll allow it.
I cast it. We go up.
You're holding on to this more undead creature than living. You feel yourself turn into that mist and move towards the surface of the water. Hoping that you can bring this creature with you. And when you feel your spell end, you still feel air go through your beak. And you still feel the ribs of this creature around your hands.
Okay, but is he with me?
And you look and you see this creature doing everything in its power to hold its mangled
Yes.
head above the water as it splashes down, trying to readjust itself to stand, or try to stand. As when you see it finally get its feet down, you see it crumble and splash down. You see it flapping its wings. You see bits of bone just part, like the tip of its tail just starts to just fall off. And you hear it take a deep, watery breath. Just it can't fully breathe. You can see its one lung just trying to inflate with air, but it's just full of this water still. The other half lung, you see the water draining out of it. You see it just hardly moving with each of its deep breaths.
Can I roughly see down its esophagus, like how it would swallow?
Oh yeah.
Can I pour an antidote down it?
Yeah, I mean you can reach into its esophagus through a hole if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to pour an antidote down his throat because he can't swallow. So
Like a healing potion?
it's an antidote.
What the
That's
does that
all I
mean?
got.
Isn't that for poison? I think that's a poison
I
thing.
don't know.
I mean, you can.
Oh, I don't know. That's all I have.
I'm fucking for it.
No.
We have
Okay.
divvied out potions. You really don't have one?
She's
I literally
been
have
chugging.
none.
She's been
Oh,
chugging
that's
them
right.
bitches.
That's right. You've been using them. Oh, fuck.
I've had to live.
Who designed this? Who had that in mind when they made this?
Oh,
You
well.
see this thing trying to look. You can see it trying to focus eyes that just... There's no muscle. There's very little organ there left to focus with.
Can he open and close his mouth?
Barely.
I am going to pull out my deck of cards.
Oh, baby.
And I'm going to look at my cards.
Huh?
And I am going to hold them out to him, like upside down after I've looked at them, and have one of them pulled out way further than the rest of them, and ask him to pull a card. And really only let him pull the one that's extended.
Persuasion with advantage.
That's a 14 and a 5, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19. It barely moves its head. And you have to like lower the cards into its mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it uses you can see it struggling to try to just move its lips to the point where it could grab something. So you make sure it's that card that you have extended out.
So
And you pull the other
since-
cards away from it.
Since he pulled the card, he gets to use the card.
Mhm.
And he gets to gain 3d8 temporary hit points.
Mm. You know what? I'll let you roll for it. Do you have the dice ready, or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I do. I have dice.
Okay, yeah. Do it.
Ugh. Where's the 8? Which one's the shape of the 8?
It's the one with the 8
regular one,
sides.
right?
No, the regular one's 6.
All right, buddy.
The
Okay, so
cube is
this
6.
diamond one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shaking. Be nice, dice. Cool, that's 4.
Total? Did you say 3d8?
Yeah,
And you got 4.
Oh, fuck.
yeah. I got
Roll
2
a
1s and a
one,
2.
and a two.
Is there any?
Yeah.
God.
Huh?
Is there any pluses?
No.
No, she just rolled low. That is what it is.
Yeah, it's the cards, man.
Yeah.
That's wow. Oof.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I can do it again, though.
Hold on.
He can pull the card again, and I can roll again.
Well,
I can do it
Yeah.
twice. This is my one-trick pony. I can do it twice.
Oh.
Could roll better. That is true.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm a gracious god to myself. Hold on. Never mind, that doesn't work. I'll go fuck myself, me.
Mr. Dragon not
Alright.
have any powers?
Well. Do. We need to pull this up. Yeah, we need to go through the card process again if you want.
Okay. You want me to roll persuasion again, or do I not need to? 'Cause it helps?
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That
go
part
ahead and roll
scared me.
for some more healy wheelies.
Please be nice. Oh, 6, 5, and a 2.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm
Much
talking about.
better. There we go. You should have like sip it into him so that way he didn't,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
overwhelmed by the healing. Just a little bit at first. Your stomach can't handle it all.
You see you're definitely doing something. As you can see that the water has come up out of its lungs. And parts of the organs, very, very much still showing, seem to be more functioning. But it's still laying in the dissolving water. Much like yourself, it's just
Yep.
that losing battle. Of yes, you can sustain yourself for now. How long will that last before you succumb to the water?
Okay.
How bad am I?
You're doing pretty okay. Because it's like, how do I describe it? It's like if you were in an entire swimming pool and somebody just put in like a shot of sulfuric acid. Like
Mhm.
it's just it slowly melts you away over a long time, but it's designed to melt you away.
Right. Okay. There's not too many people out here, correct?
The ones out here are just floating on their backs. Like nobody walks out here. But once you start floating like you did, you just end up here.
Okay. If I put enough on top of each other, can they weigh themselves down? Can I make another island?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an
It's-
island, but like under the dragon while I'm making it, so that way it kind of like gets him out of it.
It will take a good chunk of time. That's a
Yep,
lot of bodies.
That's all I got.
It's a lot of bodies.
How long per se?
Probably a couple days. You gotta go grab it, bring it back, and put it under some weight of the dragon so it doesn't float off, and go grab another one. And the whole time you're slowly also just bits of feathers and flesh, but you're pretty okay. You're all right at the moment. You could probably do this for a couple months before you start to really succumb to the
Okay.
water.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll make sure he has a good bed, and then I will take a short rest against him, like leaning on him, like, and chill out. And then I will do 2 more cards for him after that.
Okay.
So that would be 6. I'm just rolling them on here to get it done. Oh. 34!
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
That's pretty good. So, the days pass. You finally get this dragon on this land of... They're still alive. Bodies.
Yeah. Not for long. They're under
And
there.
now with the dragon on top of them, a lot of them just fully submerge into the water, and they're fucked. Well, who
They've been
cares?
fucked.
Who cares? They don't have names. Nobody gives a shit.
They're probably from fucking Spee anyways.
Oh, it could be. Get out my notes. With it being out of the water and you doing the healing, it naturally does start to heal itself. With every day that passes, you see more and more muscle start to come back. Eventually, the skin starts to come back. After a few weeks, you hear a voice. Godzilla. Thank
You know, that's 4 times now, X. I can't keep doing this. You know, we don't have long lifespans, okay? I know you do, but goddamn. And she'll just like throw herself on him. Fry.
He does his best to try to like fold his wing over you with what little of that scaly membrane has regained or regrown. And a few more days pass. He seems to become much more conscious. It seems like he still struggles to get words out. Like his vocal cords must not have fully regenerated yet.
He was down there for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's a bit. And then you hear it. You hear a flap of wings in the distance.
Oh, I'm fucking blasting them. How cool? When they're 300 feet away, I'm blasting at them.
Okay.
Is it them demons?
It's them demons.
It's them fucking demons. I'm blasting them.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I got 2. So.
Okay. Need to
12
bring up,
with a 5.
Stat sheet here.
17?
Ooh. Give me that stat. What'd you say you rolled to hit?
17.
That's a miss. As you fire your first one, and it tucks its wings in, and does a dive in your direction. You go fire your other one.
Does he seem mad?
Oh, he seemed. You know, they never seemed happy when they fly over.
But I've done stupid shit to them before, so like, is he like extra pissy today, or like?
Imagine seeing one that's chained down in the depths of the water is now
he
no
know?
longer chained because he's on a floating island of bodies.
Well, yeah, but he could have came here, like he could have died at a different time. How does he know that's the same one from down there? How do you know?
Well, you haven't seen many dragons lying about either.
They're going on. It's hell.
Huh?
I'm sure dragons go to hell all the time.
Good. Anyway.
Fuck. If I waggle my fingers at him, what's he do?
He's flying right at you. That's what he do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. You know what? When he's closer, I'll blast again.
He's closer.
All right. That's a big miss. That's a 9.
All right. So. It flies right above you and X. You see him turn his two-pronged pitchfork, and he throws it right at you. And yeah, I'm going to have this.
Can... oh wait, hang on. Where is it? Can I put a blade ward? As a cantrip? I mean...
What's that do?
Okay, you extend your hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air until the end of your blah blah blah. Resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks.
Is that a reaction?
No. It's a cantrip.
Well, you could do that next turn.
Okay. Stab me.
All right, that's a 20 to hit.
Was it?
Not natural.
I've been stabbed.
Okay. I need some damage die.
Impaled.
Ooh, that's a D10. Teehee.
Some dragons are worth melting for. Oh look, I've been impaled.
Well, that's my D8. Yep. Oh, that's not that bad. That's that's only 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
You can take him.
And as
For
you
sure, for
brace
sure,
for,
for sure.
another attack, it starts to fly off.
How often do they come by again?
Every couple months.
I'll just cough out a. I'll see ya next time.
As you have this like 6 foot
Yeah.
long
Yep.
pitchfork in your side.
Yeah.
As you go to pull it out, it is also barbed, so it's great. It 2 fish hooks the size of an arm just plunged inside
How many
of you.
owies when I take it out?
Nah, it's fine. It sucks.
Okay. Okay. I'll just give X a talent up.
A few days go by. And X stands on his own. He looks pretty recovered. It's taken some time, but he finally stands.
Good.
And he looks at you and he's like, let's find a way out. And he holds out his hand for you to get on.
I'll try and climb it.
He helps you get on.
Perfect.
He lifts you up to his back and he spreads his wings. And you're out of the water. Like out of the water, not just on a body that just bobs up and down. As he takes off into these skies.
Can I? Oh, no, I can't. Well, per se, would I have had a rest while chilling?
Yeah, you would have had a long rest.
Hell yeah. Can I cast invisibility on X? And then put my hood up? Well,
Sure.
I don't care. I'll still do it.
Last an hour?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So you're flying on invisible X. You were also invisible.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, up to an hour, yes.
And you're flying in this cavern. You don't ever remember seeing an exit, any light, no escape. What do you do?
What's the ceiling look like? Have we seen a ceiling?
It's like a cave with a bunch of stalactites.
Are they, like, big? Or are they, like, tiny?
It's hard to tell because you're usually in the water, and the ceiling is really high up there.
He's not
They could
going
be.
up?
I mean, he's just kind of like flying. He's not going like to the ceiling.
Can I give him a little pat and a little tug and like try and signal him to go up?
Give X a little tug.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm tugging that dragon.
It's a bad dragon.
Hell yeah, it is. I'll tame him. Don't worry.
Good God. Anyway. So he starts to fly higher to the ceiling. And you see that these stalactites are massive. Go ahead and give me perception.
Okay. Uh,
21. 17
pretty
plus
good.
4.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Until the next words come out of my mouth.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
You see one stalactite, hard to tell from the ground, but up here you see is much larger than the others. And you can see bits of firelight dancing from small holes inside of it.
Can
And then with
I...
your 21,
Oh.
you also see between a bunch of the stalactites like bats hanging upside down, thousands of these demons that you see flying around from time to time.
Surely not all of them have seen invisibility. Surely. Surely. Surely.
Mhm.
Okay. I have a fucky idea, and it's fucky.
Huh?
Oh, this is sketchy. Okay. Okay. Are they on all the stalagmites?
They're
Tights?
everywhere.
All of them? Are any of them like we're up here? Are they looking at us?
It looks like they're sleeping.
Sleep? They sleeping?
They look like they're sleeping, like bats, upside down in a cave, just fucking vibing.
They sleeping upside down like bats in a cave vibe. Okay. How loud does X seem to be while flip flapping him wangs?
I mean, it's definitely a noise.
But like, right? They hear
I-
flapping all the time though, so like.
Yeah, but they not X big.
No, they not.
I mean, they big boys. Like they would definitely tower over you, but you know.
Yeah. Everyone does, so like that's not a big deal. Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, fucky. So here's my plan. Fly to the big one. Does it look like X could fit in there the way he is?
I'd say at this distance, it's hard to tell.
I haven't ever needed to be like loud around X for him to hear, right?
No, he's
Like
a
I could whisper and he could hear it, type thing.
Yeah, if you got
Like in
if
like
you,
a regular room, like a regular like.
Yeah.
per se. So
X
like if
has
I
overheard your guys' conversations that you've had in secret before.
that's fine.
So he's got good ears.
Okay, so like he could hear me if I talked to him while we're
Yeah.
flying.
You could also go stand
Okay.
on his head and like lean into his ear if you wanted to.
Oh, scary! Height scary. Bird can't fly. Okay. Okay. So, I would like to go up, scooch up, and ask him if he could perchance hang, or well, they're all over. I don't think he could. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. I'm casting invisibility, and we're going in the hole.
Oh. All right. So,
I don't want to missy step into it in case it could kill him.
X slows down a little bit to try to keep the flapping to a minimum.
Mm-hmm. Gliding.
And as you get closer, you see that these holes are sizable. They're not ancient dragon sizable.
How
X
fast
looks
can you
over
shapeshift?
fast.
Well, I mean, I have faith in you. Can I like tuck in on his back, like?
Oh yeah.
Safe.
You feel X gain more altitude and start to dive towards a hole. And I would like you to make an athletics or acrobatics check. do the same for
We doing acrobatics. Oh, 16 plus 6, baby.
All right.
22.
So, as you guys go in this steep angled dive towards the hole, you can feel the grip you have on his body starting to wane as his shape starts to shrink into his humanoid form. And you did acrobatics?
Mhm.
You leap
She is
off.
a circus freak after all.
You leap off of X after he's fully formed into a human, right off of his shoulders, into the hole. You feel your feet hit the ground first, and you use that to spring into a roll. You do quite a few rolls, and then you do a little hand spring and catch yourself on your feet upright. And you see X, who also makes it through the hole.
Woo.
And you see him dig his claws and tail and feet into the ground as he just slides. And he stops himself in a crouching position and he stands up.
She holds up all 8 of her fingers and outstretched and says, "If I had 2 more, it would be a 10 out of a 10 landing. Let's get the fuck out of here."
And you notice that
Real
you can
hush.
see him do that because he's not invisible anymore because he cast a spell.
Yeah, I love that for him.
So
He still made it.
he looks around. I can't see you.
Oh, right. She'll take her hood down.
Okay. Now what?
We go.
Where? Right. Let's go. And he just starts to go. He just starts moving.
Yeah, she running in front. She going.
Okay. So you see that these are just snaking tunnels in this stalactite. And you're going and you're going. You're winding and weaving. And
Great
every once in a
memory.
while you'll find stairs that lead up. So every time you find those stairs, you just go up in this very, very low lit stalactite. There's a few dancing flames every once in a while on a torch on the wall, but they're very spaced out. Whatever, these creatures have to have some kind of dark sight or whatever, just enough light so that it's not a pain for them to see. And it takes some time. And then eventually you come to an opening.
Before we go out, can I cast Disguise Self and make myself look like one of them demons?
Yeah, I think you can do that.
Sick, dog. It lasts
Yeah.
for an hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you definitely look a lot taller than you actually are. You're basically looking out of this thing's grundle. And yeah, you have these big, long, curled horns that curl inwards towards your face, with these massive wings and this long tail behind you on these 2 clawed feet.
Beautiful.
With yeah, we got like you got like a demon camel legs too.
Hell yeah.
So you come into this opening and you see buildings, but they're upside down, like they're also stalactites.
Mhm.
Like you can see the entrances on are on the ceiling of these buildings, and like these makeshift holes that look like windows going down. And you see hundreds of these buildings, like a weird upside down city.
There's nothing like on the ground.
Perception.
Oh. 12.
Okay. Yeah. You see holes that look very similar to the one that you just came out of.
Okay. Is this place about the same size as where we just were? Like, it's massive, like going on like forever, or they're like, can I see walls?
You can definitely see walls. It is significantly smaller.
Okay.
It is definitely you're in a place that is confined in this massive stalactite that you went into.
I'm gonna look up at X and ask him if he sees any like exits on the walls with his dragon sight.
Well, that's pretty decent. You see him look around, squinting his eyes, trying to see through the dark. No exits, but that building seems important. And you follow his finger, and you see this upside down cathedral hanging from the ceiling. You see beautiful architecture, but instead of looking like something inspired by the gods, it looks like something inspired by evil, where the features are more jagged, with more intent to harm than awe. You see stained glass that's all these blacks and these reds and steel and bone white. And you see demonic faces on the gargoyles. It's beautiful, but at the same time you probably wouldn't want to linger around there too long. Bad vibes.
Do any of them look familiar from the temple? Like,
Oh,
you know,
that's been 100 years ago. I'm gonna need a history.
perceived 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Uh, 17. 16 plus 1.
17. Not really. They're all definitely demonic. But it's just the faces, and they're kind of generic. You're not seeing anything with like distinguished features, really.
He has wings and stuff in his, like... He has a dragonborn form, right? Not human.
Yeah, he's a dragonborn, which he does not have wings. You've seen him have wings before when he was in a fight,
Right.
but he normally doesn't have wings out.
All right. You think he could get us up there without going all ginormous again?
Hurt me.
As I think, okay. She'll stab him.
Okay. As you stab him, he just goes, ugh. Oh. And you see the wings come out.
You're telling me that's all I have to do to make your wings pop out? Is prick you?
Okay. You want to get out of here or not?
My bad. My bad. she'll yeah.
He'll grab you like a hug and hold you tight.
Mm.
All right. And you feel your feet leave the ground again as he starts to fly you towards this Gothic cathedral.
So do you think it's a church, or do you think it's their town building?
Not much of a knowledge of the Hells guy.
You ever been to hell?
Yes, but not here.
Well, I'd like to not go back to where we were, so let's try and be as chill as we can.
Chill
Try
till they
and-
see us, and then excessive violence.
Yeah. Maybe if we could like find a place to hide in there, you know? And then maybe like scope out the place.
So you want to go in or around?
We should probably see what our options are when we get there, huh? I think we'd have a better chance of hiding inside than outside, per se. But I don't know. My eyesight's not as good as yours.
Debatable. He starts to fly around the building. Go ahead and give me perception.
It landed on a 17 on the floor. Does that count?
Sure.
Perfect. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. I got a natural 20.
Sick.
So, with the two of you eyes darting around this building looking for any entrance, you see the main door. You see a large stained glass window with a large demonic head on the front, staring out across the city that you could easily smash through, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You see a few open windows. What would, if it was upright, it would be like the second and third story. And you also see a hole going in from there is a tower coming from the cathedral, and you can see like a hatch in that tower that you can fly through.
How used does that door look?
Which one?
The front one.
These creatures fly, so hard to tell.
There's no like residual dust.
Oh, are you getting that close?
He got a 20.
You want to see dust close? Because that's pretty close.
Per se, when we pass the windows, is there like any like lights inside the windows?
Very little light, just like the tunnels you went through. It looks like there's probably a light in each room that's just dim.
Okay. Can he like hover by an open window so I can see in?
I can do that.
Reroll perception.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I would prefer a third floor window.
Oh, okay. Roll them bones.
Oh, 24, natural 20.
Damn. Okay.
We got crows, baby.
So, he hovers in front of the third story window, and you look in there, and it's it's bizarre. It's like there's furniture on the ceiling. Like these things can just exist on the ceiling. Like it's normal. Like just sitting on a couch upside down. And as you're looking, you don't see any movement coming from the room. Just a light flicker of firelight. As you look around, you could see bookcases, and this looks like it's some kind of like reading room, not
Like
a
a
full
study?
library. Yeah, kind of like a study.
We're going in. Take me in.
Okay. X lands on the windowsill, and he furls his wings back in, and he steps in, still holding you. And when his feet hit the ground, he puts you down. And he starts to scan the room. You see him start to sniff the air.
Any fresh smells?
It all smells like sulfur.
Shit. Okay. Is there a lock on this door?
You actually, you don't notice any doors anywhere. Like the front door was just an open door. Like you didn't actually see doors.
Oh.
And you
Okay.
you don't see any interior doors either.
Okay. Was the window closed?
Yeah, these windows have shutters. Yeah, you could close the shutters of the windows.
I'm closing it.
Oh, okay. Now what?
Okay. What type of books are in here?
Can you read whatever it's called, Infernal?
No.
And you don't know.
But I do have a nice nifty thing called comprehend languages.
Well, that works with spoken words.
Shit.
I don't think that works with writing.
You also understand any written language that you see.
Tongues is spoken.
Oh
comprehend is
my
written.
god.
Yeah, it's
That's
the
right.
other way around.
Oh, okay. You casting it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, it's basically like if you went to just like any coffee shop, and it just has like a little book nook area. You know, it's like how to be a better demon 101.
Okay. Have we heard anything since we've been in here?
What's your passive perception?
14.
No.
Okay. It was nighttime. They were sleeping. Safe to say, it might not be a house. No door. We're gonna take sleeping shifts so we can long rest.
Okay.
And then I am good. I'm good to stop off here.
Before we do that, are you taking first or second watch?
I will take first.
Okay.
No, I'll take second.
Okay.
I've used a lot more spells, I feel like, than he has, so I need to eat. I'm used like a dish rag.
Right. So go ahead and give me perception.
Uh, 19 plus 4.
Now, pretty good. Nothing happens.
Very good. Sick. I love that.
Wait, you said you took first? Wait, no,
Yeah.
you took second.
Yeah, I did take second.
Shit.
I said second at first, but I was like, I
Wait,
need
okay,
sleep,
wait,
so I
it's fine.
said first, but I wanted
okay.
first, but yeah.
No, that's fine. Okay, so you take a second shift. And like 6 hours into your shift, you hear high-pitched chanting.
Since I now understand Infernal,
For that lasts an hour.
can I count? I'll cast it. I will. I'm fine. I'll cast it again.
Oh.
Hang on.
Alright.
Wait. I have. Oh wait, hang on. Let me read this. Moreover, you can give yourself advantage on skill checks, proficient. Okay, yeah, I'll just do it again. I'll just do comprehend languages.
Okay. You hear them chanting. And it's we, the winged creatures of the water.
Wait.
Watch the unworthy dissolve.
Oh, we creatures.
That is our duty. That is how we serve. And it's that on repeat.
We the what?
We,
We
the
the
winged
winged?
creatures. We, the winged
Okay.
creatures of the water.
Oh, winged.
Yep. Fuck, what else I say? I'm so tired. I'm just making shit up.
Watch the worthy dissolve. That is our duty. That is.
Watch the unworthy dissolve.
Oh.
That is our duty. That is how we serve.
That is how we serve. Okay. Okay.
And that chanting just increases, and you hear like metal hitting stone as the chant goes.
Does it wake X up?
It sounds like it would be coming from the ground / like third floor, however you want to orient yourself.
Okay.
So it's a couple floors below. You notice it because, I mean, you're actively listening and watching for things. So somebody asleep probably wouldn't notice it, no.
Okay.
But there are definitely several of these, or several entities of some sort in the building.
Okay.
And then we can end it there if you want.
Yeah. This feels like a lot going into, so yeah.